Gotta shake my paint, gotta shake my paint, gotta shake my paint. Hello, I'm shaking my paint. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Atomic Mass Transmissions Live. I'm your host, Dallas. That's it, just Dallas. Dallas is good enough. It is time for us to keep on painting our cosmic terrain and shaking our paints up really good while we talk about. Got lots to talk about today. We got things to talk about. We got paint to talk about. We got Thanos to talk about. We can talk about, I don't know, maybe some Black Order. Maybe we can talk about the new hashtag painting protocol for July, and maybe even talk about what we're going to be painting this month, the finish of this month, the rest of this month, something like that. I'm mixing two paints together to get this going. Mixing up some Caribbean blue and Adriatic blue, mixing those together. And I probably need some sort of see, I wasn't ready for y'all. I need some sort of mixed medium. So I'm just gonna grab some glycerin just to make the paint smooth. So instead of just talking about all the stuff that we need to talk about, let's just get painting. Let's just get going. I'm gonna switch it over to this paint cam, just like man alive. Every week, right? Every week. Watch this. It's gonna get it though. Boom. I just forgot to plug it in. So I did my airbrushing, I did some dry brushing. I went back through, if you remember from last time, I darkened up some of the trim, did the door, some little details. I went in and painted the cables on everything with a flat black, and then just mixed in some white and brought it up a little bit. I didn't do anything really fancy. Just wanted to paint the cables. And then before the stream, I went ahead and painted all the areas I wanted glowy with white sands, Scale 75 white sands. And then our Adriatic blue and our Caribbean blue I mixed together with a little mixing medium, and I'm just going to make like a thin wash, and we're going to paint all that, and we're going to start our glows. That's what we're going to do. So how's everybody doing today? I'm just kind of all over the place. I'm just so excited to paint painting. What are we talking about while I mix this up? Gamers Web got Black Dwarf today. Super awesome miniature. Seeing some cool conversions out there with people lifting him up, which is pretty cool. I like that. I like seeing variations. I like seeing what everybody does. This whole fun of miniatures is you kind of make it your own, right? You know, you get to play in your own little world and kind of create your stories, and then like when you get to, you know, when you add Marvel to the mix, right, you're really getting to tell some cool stories. So that's a hobby, so much fun. So I just watered this down. I just want a nice thin coat, and I'm going to show you all how I approach this kind of glow on my terrain. Basically, the idea here is that white sands is a nice undercoat, right? And I didn't make it perfect. As you can see, it's really messy, but I'm going to use that to my advantage here in a following step, and you'll see what I mean. But right now, I just want to get kind of a blue glaze on there. Everybody's painting Black Dwarf. Everybody's getting those everybody's getting those Black Order characters painted up, and that's really exciting because hashtag painting protocol. Our choices, the staff choices for June will be going up. I believe next week is the plan. I have to review the entries. We got a ton of entries, so I have a lot to go over. Josh said, "Be prepared." We got a ton of entries, so we'll be picking those over and choosing our favorites. I mean, they're all my favorites, but we're choosing, we're picking the ones that stand out to us, and that, the fun stuff. And then July's challenge, I'm going to go ahead and say it, is, are you ready? Hashtag painting protocol Black Order. Simple as that. Black Order. Any Black Order, any style, it's just the Black Order. So you head on over to Instagram and you post a picture of your selected Black Order character and hashtag painting protocol it, and we will be picking our favorites, showcasing them here live on the stream, showcasing them there on Instagram on the main channel outlet for all of the Atomic Mass news. So that's your challenge. The gauntlet, as they say, has been thrown. So hopefully we'll see some cool Black Order paint jobs coming from our wonderful community over the next couple weeks. So I don't know if I'll do all the terrain today. I don't know. We'll see how fast I go. I should be speeding up. I got busy talking. But I want to make sure I show you all the steps. So there's that. I don't have room on my desk. I got a bunch of stuff on my desk. So much stuff on my desk. 12 squares, 12 mile squares, 12 mile squares. Says the Black Order mains are superb, love them. Particularly proud of my Corvus Glaive. Yeah, thank you. I would love to see your Corvus Glaive. You should post that and post it on Facebook, tag me so I can see it. We're pretty proud of the Black Order miniatures. Like Chick and I have been talking, right? Everything is a journey, and everything is, it's all about like developing and growing and pushing oneself. And Atomic Mass, we have some foundational like philosophies that we follow, and kind of one of the unspoken ones almost is like that striving to be better than we were, right? It's something we all just innately do in the company, right? Like, we're okay with our failing, we're okay with like learning and growing and getting better and pushing ourselves on the next thing, right? So we're always trying to improve, and we're always trying to develop new ideas, new concepts, working with an awesome plastics team at Asmodee and our plastic production facility to develop new techniques or new stuff. So, we're never, what's the word? We're never passive. We're very active. And it's like, Chick and I like to say we're very scrappy. We are a scrappy little group. We do say little. We're a small little team. 12 small squares. Sorry there. All of them jumbled together and on my computer screen while I'm painting. I apologize. But we're a scrappy bunch. That's what we are. Yeah, it's just a good philosophy for just things in general. You know, I didn't paint that area white, so I'm just not gonna paint it glowy. Whatever. Perfection. The universe does not care for perfection. The universe only cares for change. Boop. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to give you a little roadmap of where I'm going with this. Is, you know, through the white sands down, throwing this wash down, and then what's going to happen is I'll kind of come back in and I'll touch up some spots with the white sands and make like little neat, what I like to call glow doodles. Glow doodles are basically just little scribble marks that I put in the middle of my glowy areas to kind of make it look more energetic. Now, of course, this depends on the type of glow I'm doing. If I want something like, say, Iron Man's arc reactor, you can, if you see my Iron Man on Facebook or Instagram, you can see I do like the glow doodles there. And they're like little squiggle marks in the middle of his arc reactor, and it kind of gives that energetic notion to the paint job. But if I want something smoother, like a hum, I won't do the squiggles, right? If I'm imagining the glow is more of a, you know, constant state that's not very energetic, I'll do something much smoother. But this, I want something kind of energetic. I went with a pretty simple paint job, so I want something to have. I want to have a little life as it's on the table, right? I like life on the table. If Chick was here, he'd point out my favorite word to use for Crisis Protocol, which is kinetic. Kinetic. Chewy891 makes Hulk look tiny. I assume you're talking about Black Dwarf. Yeah, dude's big. Dude is big. Hulk may be the strongest, but he's not the biggest. Boop. I love these little bits. These are like, I imagine, you know, and I painted the inside of these back here, which is funny. I don't know why I did that. I guess I'll paint these glowy too. But I didn't do it on all of them. What sets are these? This is the Cosmic Terrain. This is the Cosmic Terrain that comes out this month alongside one Mr. Thanos. It's a cool little set of just like space-inspired terrain. I love these bits, like the floaty power node is cool. I love that. I love our space taco kiosk. But these little lamps, I don't know. I just like the simplistic little sci-fi street lamp. What I might do after all this is done is go back through and put some graffiti on some stuff to kind of really, you know, maybe nowhere it up. Make a little more grungy and lived in. I did some graffiti here on I like Daily Bugle. I haven't, like you can see, I did the newspapers. There might be an atomic mass robot right there. I still have to do the chalkboard, my pops, and then I did a little atomic mass robot graffiti on the back here. So I think maybe I'll do that on this piece of train. Maybe put that same like atomic mass robot right here on the back of the cosmic taco stand. That'd be super cute. Except for I'll spell atomic mass in some weird alien like letters. So these signs, they got a lot of glowy. If you want, you don't have to do the glowy. I like the glowy. Like I said, I think it gives it a lot of life. And I decided to go with blue. Orange would also look super cool. I almost went orange. But I decided to go blue. I want it to be a little cooler, colder kind of feel to it. So bringing in those blues into that metallic green that I got on the metal bits. Still looks sharp. Shane, by the way, says that train kid's large as expected. Hoping for some official large buildings at some point. You never know. I got tons of ideas. And sometimes I'm like, what about this idea? And I get told no. And sometimes I say, what about this idea? And I get told yes. Simone was attending some very important tabletop business. Ooh, mysterious. Mysteries. I'm going to have 3 days of very important tabletop business. I'm going to paint for the next 3 days. It's going to be awesome. Is that true? No, that's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. There might be a social distance barbecue. Anna, Vecnar Marston says, Anna Simone, do you work for AMG? It's Anna Simone, A-N-A. That's a Asmodee North America. Simone works for Asmodees. But definitely considered part of that AMG posse. It's true. It's not mysterious if you just read the credits. The credits is there in every product. It was riveting painting. Ooh. Sorry, I'm getting a little focused there. Alright, what else did I say we had to talk about? What do we got to talk about, kids? Hopefully everybody's going to have a safe holiday, if you have a holiday. If you don't have a holiday, take a day off anyways. Just take a day off. You'll be fine. Mark 32 asks Anna if she needs a PA. I need a PA. You get paid in snappy high fives and pancakes, though, and paint lessons. Boom! One sign done. One more sign. One more sign, I promise. Get your jacket. I don't know what jacket you're talking about, Gamers Web. Oh, that's too thick. I want that much thin. So I want a little bit of that white sand shining through. But I really want this Adriatic Caribbean mix to kind of pull in the corners, because I want that center to shine through. And the goal here is like painting like this, like painting all of it in like a batch like this. Like my goal is hopefully the first piece will be dry by the time I get done with the last piece, and I can just start that next step. I do need a PA, Game of Web. Or a clone. Simone, imagine a world of 2 Dallases. We would have a Dark Queen. Alright, this blue is almost done. Is everybody ready for the Thanos, by the way? It'd be the just right amount of Dallas for Dallas to handle. Yeah, double the theme tune. Both of us. It'd be in stereo, that theme tune. Josh, I need a microphone. Like a real microphone. Am I on camera? I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, are you ready for Thanos? That's what I asked. I see somebody saying they're ready for Thanos. Thanos and the Cosmic Train. Like, hang on, I'm gonna finish this little bit of blue up right here. And then, let's see what the Thanos and Cosmic Train look like together. I'm sure that's the question on everybody's mind. Oh man, we're even going to talk about what we're painting next week. Boom, 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 boom. Can anybody guess what we're painting next week? Well, one of us is painting next week. I heard a rumor what Schick is painting, but I don't want to confirm. Just in case it was just a rumor. I'm not looking up at the chat. I'm trying to finish this blue up. I'm trying to finish the blue. Just like that. Alright, all kinds of little glare bits. Schick might have, yeah, Schick might have actually spoiled it. CP10. Um, I will be painting. Which one you want me to start with, Miles or Gwen? Let's vote. What are we starting with? See, as I was finishing up this blue, and then I realized I have one more piece. So this actually doesn't come with two of these in the set. I put an extra one together to test the color scheme, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna paint it all. Are we voting? I'm seeing Miles, Gwen, Miles, Gwen. Ant-Man, you know, we might be planning an Ant-Man. I really, the tiny Ant-Man is so fun to paint and very easy to paint. So I think that's probably make a pretty decent little stream. So I'm not saying Ant-Man's off the table, but we're definitely doing CP10. I'm seeing a lot of Miles. What if I just did them both at the same time? We go back and forth between them. Boom. I like compromising. Alright, so that's our blue on everything. Both would be acceptable. It's usually how I rock. I usually try to find like a good compromise for everybody to work with me. Alright, so I'm going back to my white sands. Where's my hole poker? See, two Dallases could paint both at the same time. Tim, you get it. You get it. I could do double. I could do double what I do if there was double of who I am. Alright, so this is my squiggles. This is the energy squiggles and why I'm watering this down a little bit. I'm getting it nice and smooth and just the consistency I want. I've seen multiplicity. I think that's the amazing way it ends up. What are you talking about? So you can see this is imperfect. I like to play in that. So I like to use that as like a guide. You know what? Let's add a little more. Let's add some white to this. Once again, I need my whole poker out. Yeah, I would not have to let the clone himself. I would just clone myself multiple times, right? That's how you bypass that pitfall. Ooh, that's probably a little more than I wanted, but c'est la vie. Alright, that's the color I want. That's the color I want. I don't want small dots to paint small Ant-Man. I want to paint small. I want to paint small Ant-Man because he's so adorable. It's like tiny wasp. They're so adorable. They're so adorable. Alright. So I'm going to use this imperfect lines to kind of create more imperfect lines. And then I'll do like little dots, such as this. So maybe that. Just kind of build that up a little bit. Kind of get the way I like it. And you can do as much or as little as you want. You don't even have to do this. I just think it just adds some energy. Goodbye, 12 male miles squares. Once again, just some little dots and squiggles. Just using the tip of the brush. Something like that. And then in the middle of the letters, you can do the same thing. Like do some little of that. And maybe like in the intersections. Like that. And dots and squiggles. See how that adds like that energetic feel? And like if you use these little kind of clouds that are like the flaws of the paint, you can accentuate the clouds. It makes it look more dynamic. Right? Something like that. Oh, we did talk about putting Thanos next to this, didn't we? Man, I'm doing terrible. So this big panel. Let's even get my fingerprint in. Oops. And if I just focus it in the center, it makes it feel more intense in the center. Oh my gosh. So that's working. So how's Thanos looking at this? That's what I'm talking about. Very cosmic-y. It's been the whole month of Cosmic. It's been awesome. So see, by this steel and this steel is kind of tied together to kind of bring my whole, like the whole palette together, right? Scheherazade 2, hello. I know who that is. These, I love painting these. So it's the same thing, except for in a circle, I go down. So like, I got a little imperfect spot here. So I want to accentuate that with some dots maybe. Paint's a little loose. And then maybe you squiggle in a vertical line. Right? Just add little dots. And now give it that up and down kind of glow to show, you know, maybe the light is moving up and down or something. Okay, man, I wasn't that fussed about the NYC train pack, but this is really nice. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's a fun little terrain pack, and when you combine it with you know, Thanos' throne, and you get your other cosmic stuff, and then the cosmic terrain mat. It really comes together, and it's a really nice little pack for your games. I don't know, is Josh on here? Josh, are you here? Have we announced the name of that other terrain pack? Follow Blood, we're painting some cosmic terrain. I'm painting bluey glowies on it. When will we see a picture of Cosmic Matt? That's a great question. That's a Josh question though. I think soon. I think he's got it soon, scheduled soon. I'm just gonna keep putting little dots and squiggles up and down on this. Anna says go for it. Anna's in the chat. Specifically Anna Simone. And any size 5 terrain in our future? Well, that's yeah, Josh isn't here to stop us. Simone is. Dots and squiggles. Alright, I got plenty. I mean, if I told you everything, then eventually you'd have nothing to hear about. Like, there's a catch-22 there. It's true. I was singing in Morse code right there. All right, so these are I'm not gonna say tricky. Like, so what is this energy doing, right? So like this is a very intense, like a circle. So you can imagine emanating from the center point. But what is this? So let's think about that for a second. Let's go ahead and put a line in here. Just like that. Let's kind of go in the center and kind of treat it like the vertical lamp. Except for with no center emanation. I think that'll be interesting. No. If I told you everything that I already have planned, then eventually you'll have nothing to look forward to. Like, I would tell you stuff that you'd be waiting for forever, and then you'd be sad that you're waiting for forever. Is what I mean. Yeah, something like that. And then maybe this one's more crackly. Maybe this one goes back to a crackle. And then this one goes back to that vertical. And back to our little circles and dots. I'm excited to get this on the table with I think do a Thanos Ultimate Encounter with this in Thanos. I'm excited to get that game going. Have to drag Pagani into that. Oops. My hand slipped. Sorry. So don't forget, we got the Black Order painting challenge for July. Hopefully you're going to have that going. That does include Thanos. So, you know, I'm expecting to see a lot of Thanos in the challenge. Maybe some Corvus and Proximas. Alright. The noses. And next week is CP10 painting. We're going to paint them both at the same time. Miles and Ghost Spider. Super excited for Miles. Super excited for Gwen as well. All right, I'm about to do my next step. Any questions? Anyone? Get them in. All right, so for this next step, I'm not going to do these signs right now. I want to keep moving and do the next step. So I'll be using a turquoise art ink. I like the turquoise for this. So I'm going to go back to my big building. Anyways, great job, Josh, as always. Because I was ignoring y'all's questions. Haha. I'm going to glaze this in. My goal here is to kind of keep it away from the center, but not, I'm not going to, Oh no, it's in the center. That turquoise is going to define the sides. And just give it a sharper color. Something like that. And as you can see, there's still that texture from that bright white, giving it that energetic feel, right? Right, I just went just like that. That looks good enough for me. There's only so much I can answer. You guys know. Gotta have some surprises. It would be fun if you knew all of our surprises. Because we love surprises. So this is very quick, very easy. I like it for like my train, you know, to get done nice and quick. It's very simple. Goes very, very fast. If we get a little ink on the upper surfaces, you can use your finger to kind of wipe it off. It actually tints the sign a little bit, so that's pretty cool. Like adding that little bit of that turquoise tint, right, just makes that even more interesting. So that's what I'm going to do. Should we paint graffiti real quick? We got 10 minutes. Let's do a little atomic mass robot on our building. What color should that be? Let's do it in white. I'm gonna move the camera over just a little more so you can see a little bit better. I'm gonna do the robot. Let's do it. Let's get it right where it works for both of us. Let's get it focused in. I have this robot here that I'm just going to kind of copy. It'll be like my thing on my terrain, right? I'm going to do this one in white. And you know what? I'm going to do it in black. Where's my black paint? Do the robot, they all say. Do the robot. Let's do the robot. All right. I'm gonna feel real silly if I can't do this. All right, I need this a little closer to me, so I'm gonna move the camera one more time. I'm trying to get comfortable for me and work for you guys. Let's go. Wasn't quite prepared for this, but it'll be fun. Alright, let's do the robot. So I'm going to get a good brush, sharp point. 2 lines like that. Connect it. How did I do this before? Oh yeah. My arm is not balanced on anything right now. Can you see that? We'll accentuate it with some white here in a minute. Of course, one little eye. One big eye. Let's do his little neck. Let's go a little robot neck. Of course means he's got little lines there, because that's what it means to have a robot neck. Oh yeah. Let's kind of do that. Those. It's gonna have shoulder fins. Something like that. And of course a little torso, little hip. It's like his abdomen. An armor divider. Okay. Let's take a little white. I want a little black. I want this to be perfectly white. It's too stark. Just paint his eyes in. Put a little more white than that. And I don't want, I'm purposely kind of not making this like real over the top, because I want to kind of maintain I don't need it super bright. I like kind of like a little subtle. It's back there, but it's not drawing attention. And of course I have to put arms on him eventually. Am I using flow enhancer? I am not. I'm just using a little water and a little paint. That might be fun to add a little yellow to that. I'm sorry I got all into that, didn't I? Let's add a little yellow to that, I think. Just to make him pop. Just a small amount. Maybe to the eyes. There we go. And I could color this in, like maybe we'll color it in with like I don't know, red maybe? What do you think? Maybe like a magenta? Let's use some metallic. Got some metallics here. Some really good. Yeah, let's use a little metallic. Oh, everybody's saying like as is, simplistic. Yeah, I like the simplistic. I kind of like the little subtle. Let's just add a little more flourish. I mean, we're almost done for a week anyway, so. I like these little, ooh. The paint was a little intense, eh? And then we'll give him arms eventually. We'll paint in some arms if he's doing something. Maybe I have a little, his torso and legs too. Something like that. Just a fun little thing to add onto the terrain, just as like a little Easter egg, little gaff. And that's almost ready to go on the table. Boom. All right, let's switch back. Let's go to here. Let's get rid of this camera too. It's right in my way. All right, so that is Cosmic Month. We painted some Thanoses. Thani. We painted some Thani. We painted some Cosmic Terrain. Schick painted his throne, which looked really awesome. I can't wait to see that in person and maybe play a game against him on it. And next week we're painting up CP10. Well, next month we're going to do CP10. So be ready for that. Also, remember, I think it's Thani. I think it's Thani. So I brought the light over because I was like, man, I was in the zone. Remember, this month, the painting challenge, hashtag painting protocol, is Black Order. So I want to see all your cool Black Order paint jobs. Do something fun, do something creative. We've done some alternate paint schemes on some of them. Schick did 2 Thanos, I did 2 Thanos with alternate paint schemes. I did the blue and gold, and then I did the black and brass with the bone accents. So really get out there and like explore and just paint for your heart and paint for yourself, because that's what's important, is make yourself happy. Get your Cosmic Terrain painted up, get a cool game in, get ready. We're going to be showing off that Cosmic mat really soon, and we got all kinds of cool surprises coming for you, trust me. So check us out on all the social medias. Of course, the Instagram for that Atomic Mass painting, hashtag painting protocol, Facebook and Twitter, and for all your latest news, information, and all that other stuff. So until next week, catch Schick on Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday. Remember, stay safe, take care of one another, and remember, be a hero. That's what we can do. All right, guys. Bye, guys. I started it early. Cosmic Terrain.